No, I didn't think it was good either. Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we are late, but we are all late. Here, it's for the last weekly, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for November 3rd to the 9th, 2019. And I'm not sure. I didn't check to see if which one I was on. I should be very careful. Hang on. There. That way we don't have the dark inside. So I'm just going to jump into it. Creation. That was the card that I chose first. And definitely this is the time for creating, because there's so much fresh energy coming and so much it's totally new energy. Now is the time to get out there and make the changes you want. If you want to move, just choose to move. It might be that it's really difficult to find the place, but just choose to do it. And we'll see what this card means for creation. And the first card would be indeed Temperance. It's not the Magician, but it's darn close. Lots of energy coming in from on high, changing the energy that is here in the present and pushing back darkness. And that's basically, you can see, pushing back the darkness, and there's a rainbow involved. Whether there's a rainbow involved or not isn't really pertinent, because rainbows are beautiful, but they're ethereal. But the act of pushing back the darkness is on its own very important. And the Four of Wands is what covers the air, and that is celebration, but coming together. Things are starting to work out. And being an air myself, I am more than overjoyed with things are starting to come together. What's brought us to this course? It's Nine of Wands, and that is having to protect that which is yours. And today I had some really strange things happening. I got an email from PayPal saying that somebody had tried to sign into my account, and so we changed the password. We did everything, but we were protecting our password. I think it was a complete accident, but we were protecting the energy. And what's just below us is the star, and the star is the goddess energy, the female side of the energy. Very, very nurturing, very caring, but she's a tough mother. And literally, I don't mean that as tough mother with the additions. She is literally a very tough mother. She gives a great deal of love, but she expects a great deal in return. And she has a great deal of expectations from her children. I think they probably, when she was in China, I think they called them tiger mothers. And if that's racist, I apologize. It's not my intention. That's just a name that seems to fit the energy of the goddess. You do with the energy of the goddesses around. You do your very best. And so, what's in front of us on tomorrow, which is Sunday, would be the Six of Cups, and that is dreaming your future. If you look at that card, this card suggests Six of Cups, that the future can be a bit bleak, but it's a choice. If you choose to put in bright green grass and blue sky and a cute little building, that's totally different than accepting the status quo. Nothing in the world says we have to accept the status quo. Some things might be harder to change than others. At the same time, we don't have to. We can change our future simply by changing how we view the future, literally. And if you don't believe that, try it. So, what's coming up after that, after Monday, is the world. And that's the spiritual world, not the physical world. And we have been getting a lot of those over the last few months, and a lot of gifts coming in, a lot more information. How you get that information is different for each person. Some of you, it'll be through people like me. For others, it'll be you start to hear things and you go, what the heck is that? Or you start to know things or feel things. And I personally think feeling and knowing are closely aligned. But you will have more gifts. You'll have more abilities to access your gifts. So if you have come in and you're pregnant with an idea, that chances of you being able to birth that idea are stronger. During the week, what is going to support us? And the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords, of all the princesses, she's the most scary one because she's really determined. She's determined that whatever you're hiding is going to come up. And that's all there is to it. But the next card that comes after that is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles as an energy is that of self-confidence. I'm really confident I can do this. Why not? You should be able to do it. You have the experience. Stop laughing at your mother.
She coughed.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at your mother because I was flipping my head around.
No, I was paying attention to our derpy dog.
Okay. So anyhow, it's confidence, self-confidence. And the last two cards is the High Priestess, which we've been getting a lot for this week. And the High Priestess is simply being able to see more of reality than we have in the past. And it's not just being able to see more, it's being able to interpret it correctly and maybe just reach down and change a few things. And the last card, the most important card, because the last card sets the tone for the ending, and the ending is always more important than the events. It's Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about having put in the effort, reaping the reward, and being very, very pleased with yourself. But it sort of indicates that there's some kind of reward that will come with it. Well, growing spiritually is a reward all in its own for truth. So this is a week of creation, which is seeing the future in the way you want it to be and creating it for yourself. But basically the whole week is talking about blessings. And it's talking about blessings in that you bless yourself, that you accept yourself as you are, because as you are is becoming more the truth. You're getting rid of all that ego identity, and you don't want to get rid of the ego, but the ego is personality. So you're getting rid of all that personality, the part that says, I got to do better than Joe, or the part of you that says, Mary was laughing at me. I don't like that. That part is leaving, and that's just personality. That's not who you are. Who you are definitely is you're this calm center energy in the eye of the storm. Pay attention. We have a lot of major arcana, of course. We always do lately. But pay attention to the High Priestess. Realize that is who you are becoming. And with the help of the goddess, and as I said, she's a tough mother. Pay attention. Keep your eye on the on the prize, and keep working towards the prize, because she has a tendency to snap people on the wrist or the knuckles if they don't behave the way with enough aplomb, with enough intention. But and basically all she's asking you to do this week is, well, A, accept blessings, but B, figure out what you want out of your life and go for it. Okay? Done.
Are you?
Yep. If I don't say done, I'll keep on talking.
Yes. Sari says, hi, how are you? Stace Libra says, hey, how are you?
Hi.
The Polynesian Princess says, hi, Eliz-sha and Alec, hello. Maria Munoz says, hello, is my boyfriend's godmother telling my boyfriend that we need to move out of her house?
She would be much happier if that were the case. She's not going, yeah, you got to get out, you got to get out. But she would prefer to have her own space back. She I suspect she's not totally comfortable with the situation where there's not a priest involved and a ring on the finger. Just a little bit. I mean, she may come across as, oh, it's fine, but she's old enough so that is something that she thinks is a prerequisite. She will not come out and say, get out. Not unless you push the matter. But yeah, she'd be more comfortable if the situation was a little more formal. Okay.
Sarish Warrior asks, did Patrick lie about him and his family to me?
Well, what he said to me was, nope, I swear on a stack of Bibles. And I asked him, I said, that sounds a little bit phony. And he says, no, I promise I didn't lie. I suspect he didn't lie. I suspect he just, when asked to tell certain kinds of truth, he's not very good at it. I know that sounds really strange, but I do think he has a when he thinks that it's not going to be well received, he has a hard time telling people that piece of information. And so it comes across looking like a lie. I could be 100% wrong. It could be that he's really good at lying and he's going to lie to me in the energies. Mostly they don't know that I'm there when I ask them questions. So I'm assuming what he's telling me is that he did tell the truth, but he's really uncomfortable with the truth. Okay.
Stace Libra asks, any information on my love life?
I'm sorry, your guides are hilarious. They have these things that rattles, like maracas, I think they're called. And and the one goes, yeah, you don't have one. But it was a joke. It was just meant to be a joke. So now we will ask the question. But maracas, I thought, were really hilarious. And it was a joke, and they meant it to be funny. Okay, this is from them, not from me, even though this is what I say all the time. Love yourself a little bit more. Realize how valuable you are and how important you are in the scheme of everything. Maybe you don't see yourself that way, but you're very, very important in the whole scheme of things. And realize how that you are a worthy human being. Start to love yourself more. Once you do that, and even if you just start to do that and don't love yourself completely, the energy will shift and change a great deal, and things will pick up in a very nice way for you, for relationships. And your guides assure me that you have a sense of humor. And what I just did was not that you would laugh with me. I'm hoping like heck that they're not telling me a story, because after I said it, I thought, well, that was a little tasteless of me. But good luck. They do kind of show me somebody waiting for you to love yourself. And once that happens, that person will step in, and it will be quite a positive event. Please let that be a joke that she finds funny.
Mimi asks, how does Dario feel about me?
Mimi and Dario. You know how you feel about him? You're sort of unsure. And you kind of, yeah, I'd really like him to, but I don't know how to go about it. Well, you guys mirror each other. So how you feel mirrors how he feels about you at the moment. Okay, good luck with that one.
And Stace Libra says, I am laughing and my sense of humor sometimes pushes the boundaries.
Oh, okay, good. Because I thought afterwards, what did I do?
All the things.
Yeah, because that's my sense of humor too, actually. I've got a really, well, it runs in the family. My daughter does the same thing. Not this daughter, the other daughter.
I mean, I have my moments of, oops.
Yeah.
I put my foot in the mouth, but that's for like every comment I ever make.
Yeah, but
not just jokes.
Yeah, but my middle daughter, she has the same kind of humor, and I go, okay, and she is hilarious. She just makes me laugh. She did the other day. She's back at college, and the other day there's an older gentleman taking math course with her, and he picks up a quiz and says, "It's already hard." And my daughter turns to him and says, "What? You forgot your name?" And I just broke up laughing, because that to me is hilarious. And luckily he thought it was too.
The Polynesian princess says, I was just thinking about you. How funny.
Well, we've got that telepathy going, hey?
Yeah. Angel Wings says, will my mom have any more children anytime soon?
Angel Wings?
Mm-hmm.
She's not planning on it, let's put it that way. And she does not know whether she will have more kids, but she's definitely not planning on it. And I will suggest maybe that she, well, you can talk to her about that, but if it's not easy, as you get older and you've had your family already, it's really not easy to start over again. So the likelihood is she really is not planning on having more children. Okay.
Malapale says, hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. Hello.
Hi.
Lovely Ace asks, hi, any messages from my spirit guides regarding love? Thank you.
Are you sure you want one? Let's see. So your guides are laughing with the other guides. They think that was hilarious, but they don't have any jokes. Okay, not sure what it is. They're showing me a vehicle. I don't think it's a new vehicle. It's not an ancient vehicle, but it's not horribly new either. And I suspect it's a metaphor that you need to start moving. Okay. Yeah, so I guess humor is the order of the day. You need to start moving before things start rusting. I am really up over my head today with that.
It happens.
Uh-huh. So yes, it's not in all walks of your life. Again, it's one area. It's time to start pushing and making things happen. As per usual, they do want you to know that they love you a great deal and they're always there to support you, and you will find that that you enjoy. You're going to find that you enjoy life a lot more than you used to with the movement. It will bring in a lot more joy than you anticipate. All right.
Next.
Yep.
Andrea asks, is my boyfriend really going back to Mexico?
Yeah, I believe he is. The question that's more important is he going to stay there? And he says he plans on staying there for a wee bit. And then he doesn't have plans beyond that. Okay.
Next.
Yep.
Aaron Liu with a $5 super chat asks, I have a coworker named Gail. She isn't pulling her weight and has a bad attitude. Will she stay past January 2020 or will she be gone sooner? Thank you.
Oh, she does not like being there at all. And it's not, I think the only reason she is there is because it's a paycheck. And she says as soon as she can find another job position, even if it's just a lateral transfer, she is out of there as fast as she can. She doesn't see a transfer or a job coming up. I kind of think she wants a transfer over a new job. Probably a new job. She wants to stay in the umbrella of the company where she is. She doesn't want to move out into a new company. So I don't see her moving out as fast as you would like her to. I know this sounds a little strange. If you could get simple crosses and wear a simple cross, just nothing fancy, unless you've got fancy. But what I'm seeing is a simple cross. That will keep her away. That will keep her away. And can the next time she's in close, the Gail is in close proximity to you, notice when she has a musty smell. Not musky, musty. And if there is, Aaron, just message me and let me know, okay? But if you've got a cross, wear it, especially one that's been blessed. And it might be that you just go into a Catholic church and kind of borrow some of that less water.
Can you give back holy water?
Can you? Yeah, you can go in and
But can you give it back because you asked it to borrow it? But can you give it back, really?
well, no, it's just like borrowing a toilet. But you could take water back and give it to them. But you know what I mean. You don't want to steal it. You just want to borrow it. But you just need a couple of drops.
Malakala asks, "Will I end up with Gemini or someone else?"
So at the moment, Gemini is really worried about stuff. I'm not getting exactly what. Maybe it's partly to do with his business and partly to do with his health. If you're feeling like you're backpedaling a bit, he's also a little bit I think the word would be uncomfortable rather than another word about certain situations in your life, and he's not secure enough to realize how much you care for him and how little you care for your ex. So there's nothing you can do to change his mind. If he doesn't, if he's insecure now, it's probably something that he has to learn to deal with or accept. And you can tell him that, Gemini, you are enough for me, and see what that helps. Because it's not fear, at least it's not open fear on his part that's causing you to ask a question like that. It's maybe the green-eyed monster a little bit, which is insecurity. You don't have the green-eyed monster without insecurity. All right. I'm sorry about that.
Yasmin Fox asks, "Hey, general health reading, please."
Jasmine Fox.
Yasmin Fox.
I am not a health expert. I do know a couple of people who are amazing medical intuitives. That is not me. So if I do some strange things, I apologize. I don't know how to do it otherwise. So you get a few headaches. I think that's more stress than anything, because I don't see any dark spots in your brain, just stress. The stress also gives you a bump right here. And if you can go in and get a massage once in a while, or go to a chiropractor once in a while, that would probably eliminate it. Shoulders, you're just stressed, lady. Your shoulders are a bit tight. Breathing is a bit hard. So far, everything I'm picking up is stress related. So massage, practice deep breathing, just not to the place where you get lightheaded. Yoga, yes, yoga is very good. Not the one where you go out and work your butt off, but the slow, gentle yoga is really good. Walking in nature is really good. Get a dog or a cat that's a cuddler. That's really good. And also they need to go for walks. The cats don't need to go for walks. Dogs do. And you don't have to get a big dog. You can get a small dog. Little dogs like to go for walks too. Having a creature in the house does bring down the stress levels. So the stress around the stomach area, the energy is a couple of shades too dark. But I think that again is probably related to stress. Ulcers are stress related. It doesn't feel like ulcers yet, but it feels like it could be if you don't let it go. Oh, okay. And the female areas, again, everything it comes down to stress. There's a little more energy down there than there should be. It causes you to have pain, and it feels like it can be really sharp pain at times. And then what I would recommend for that, because again, I suspect is stress, to go to the health food store and ask them for not hormone replacements, but support. Because you can get stuff that it will support your female energy parts, and they will strengthen them. Kidneys too, watch out for them. Put your feet up in the air. Put them on the ground, on the wall for 15 minutes a day. Your feet feel like they hurt at times, and your ankles feel like they want to get swollen at times. It's a lymphatic. Your lymphatics, probably walking will make a great deal of difference. You can also take vitamin B6 will help you with your lymphatics. You take one vitamin B, you take all the vitamin Bs. Put your feet up. Put a cold compress or tea bags, not green tea so much as black tea, on your eyelids, not hot, of course, and see what happens. Try to breathe. Try to de-stress. Good luck.
Lori Dotson says, it is crazy. I was just finishing your mirror and you came on. I'm sending you healing vibes.
Thank you.
AP asks, hey, how are you? Am I close to meeting the man I will marry? Thank you.
Okay, it's funny. The answer is probably, but it probably won't develop into a relationship for a while. So you might already know the man you're going to marry, but at this point, it's not going to develop into that kind of a relationship. At this point, it feels like a good relationship, a fun relationship, one where you can joke and laugh around, but it's not romantic. And it's like if one day you're going to turn around and say, hey, I really like this guy. And how did that happen? But you'll be good friends first. And I have a feeling that it could be because you still have a little bit more life to live. You still need to live life and have fun, have the fun part of it. Not that being married and doing this and doing that is not fun. In fact, I would never want to relive the fun part of my life. But you still need to experience a few more things. Okay?
Terry Avalos asks, hello, do you feel like my dog's teeth is hurting? I've noticed she was doing something weird while chewing. Her name is Ivana.
Okay, again, I'm not an animal communicator. I have a great animal communicator. I have a couple of great animal communicators, but I will ask Ivana. Feels like there's something that I'm not sure if it's still there, but it feels like there was something stuck between her teeth at the time. Maybe she chewed on wood or something. what I do for my dogs is I get antlers. You can buy them on Amazon, I believe. My dogs go crazy for antlers. They chew, clears it. It breaks up plaque. It makes them happy, but it also clears things up. How old is Ivana? Could you tell me how old she is, please?
I am waiting for a reply. Thank you. I will. I think I will. I will get some of those.
They're expensive, but they're
worth it.
They are so worth it.
We started using them
about a year and a half
6
ago.
years ago for Jess.
Okay, and they last forever. And that's the one thing our dogs, being bullies dogs, cannot rip apart and wreck in 5 minutes.
No, and she is 8 years old. The Peach is 8
Okay.
years old.
Okay, so she should be basically in her prime.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, if she'll allow you, check to see if there's one that's loose.
I picked up possible sores.
Around
the gums and stuff. Yeah.
So again, that the antlers would help that a great deal, because the action, the clean down.
It also helps with like teething for both puppy and older dogs.
They love it too.
They do, and it is healthy. It provides, I believe, calcium or something.
It provides entertainment. But do check and see if that's the case, that there's the teeth need to be. They will firm up again, but you might want to find out what she's lacking in her diet that causes her teeth, her gums to bleed, and it could be just simply plaque buildup.
Mm-hmm.
And then the antlers are good to go. But you want to check first, I think. You do want to check first, I think, whether her gums are red or not. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to tell if the gums are red. Okay.
If they're redder than normal.
Yeah. Or she'll let you put your hand in her mouth, just wiggle them back and forth and see what they do. You can also brush them. Mm-hmm. I prefer the antlers myself. But, everybody has their own beliefs or wants. Okay.
Shante G says, hello, everyone. Much love from Dallas, Texas. Hello.
Texas.
Baby Maharaj asks, hello. All good night to you. Do you see me getting a job in the near future?
Again, not in the near future, I'm afraid. But there is a job that's coming up. It's not near, though. And what you class as near and I class as near might be different things. So the next week and a half to 2 weeks, no, I don't think there's a job. But there does appear to be a job that is looming up for you. Okay. Just tell the universe, hey, universe, I want to work. Give me a job. Try that. Should we do Chandra? Or do you have it on?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. Chandra Walker asks, my mother, my leader, mentor, and relative friend passed away this summer. What message is he trying to tell me from the spirit world, please and thank you, with a $5 super chat.
Thank you, Chandra. Frank. So basically what Frank's saying is, I gave you all this information. You know how to deal with it. You know how to work with it. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop thinking that you're not good enough, and go forward from there. You definitely have all the capabilities and potential that I told you had, and Frank says, and when was I ever wrong? And then he says, because it seems to be that kind of a day, don't answer that. So he does have a sense of humor, but he is telling you very strongly that to believe in yourself, and not what you're expecting from other people maybe is not where your energy should lie, but it should lie within yourself. That you should and that you should go forward from that basis. He also wants to tell you that you don't have to mourn for him as much as you are, because he's doing great, and really you have the capabilities of talking to him directly if you want. He said, if you're uncomfortable, take out a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, and just start writing, and he'll dictate to you. He has never left you. He's there. And he loves you.
You ready for the next one?
No, let me just see if there's anything more coming through. And basically, I guess since he made that joke, he's also telling you to pull on your sense of humor. Bring it up, use it to get through events, and bottom line is love yourself. Okay, good luck with that, Chandra.
Tracy T says hi. The Polynesian princess says, "Oh gosh, don't PayPal. Don't even get me started on PayPal. I've been having trouble with them."
Oh yeah, sometimes they have problems. It's quite amazing. A lady sent me a pay, and it went somewhere else. PayPal did not want to believe her. She doesn't use PayPal for anybody but me, so they had to. It was quite amazing. But on that note, we had a really good conversation and fun. We had a good laugh with the young man that helped us today.
He was very Canadian.
Well, he was definitely not Canadian at all.
Well, no, he kept saying I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
He
was definitely yeah. But we were on the phone and we laughed for like half an hour.
Yeah, no, he was super sweet.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Tracy T says, yes, I'm hoping to get a job I applied for.
It's there's one on the horizon, and if you've applied for the job and it's one in business, then business has a really bad habit of going hurry up, and then waiting a long time. So be patient. Also apply for other places, just to be on the safe side. That similar kind that you enjoy, but first of all, if you're American, you have Thanksgiving coming up. Then you have Christmas right after that. Very few people hire during December.
She's actually from New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. We have some good energy with New Zealanders.
Yes.
So no, you don't have to worry about Thanksgiving. At least I don't think so. So the chances are there is a 69% chance that job will come in before around the end of the November beginning. It's going to the energy time is going to overlap from November to December, so a good deal away on both sides. And I can't exactly get the new numbers on the dates. Okay.
Lakshmi asks, "Hi, Wiz Lady and Elle. I have to attend my uncle's daughter's wedding, so my cousin's wedding. I feel the whole place there is a bit creepy / different. I don't want to go. What should I do?"
I don't see how you can miss it. Go get into a few pictures, hire a cab and go home when nobody's paying attention. And with anybody says anything, just say, "Oh, I just decided I needed to look after my nana or my great grandmother or my and you want to give your mother a chance to go." Just be politically correct and find ways of let your mother go, for instance.
Next.
Yeah.
Alicia P98 asks, "How does Justin feel about me now?" Also, hi.
I believe the last time you asked me that, he was just starting to turn around. He's fully turned around, and he's walking towards you, and he's got a serious attentive look on his face, like he's thinking hard. And I think that he's going to talk to you very soon, because he's striding, not just walking, he's striding with intent. So it's more like he's striding with intent to get up close to you, to have a really close look before he makes up his mind one way or the other. I think he's a bit of a toad. He should know by now. But it's like he's suddenly became aware of something, and he wants to go check it out. Good luck.
Lori Dotson asks, "Where is everyone from?" Or sending love and light from Michigan. "Rewards are great. I've been creating my future."
Very good. Congratulations.
Angel Eyes.
And we're from BC, Canada, British Columbia, Canada.
Angel Eyes Islander says, "Hello, ma'am. Hopefully all is well." Maria Herrera asks, "Hi, any advice from my guides? Thanks."
Well, first of all, to the Islander, mostly people call me Nana now, because my kids grew up and they introduced me as Mom. All their friends called me Mom. Now I have grandchildren, so now people call me Nana. So what was the next one?
Alicia P98 says, "Hi from Vancouver, love and light."
Vancouver, you're only about
6 hours.
Well, the way I drive, 8 hours.
Though I'm wondering, is it Vancouver, Canada, or Vancouver, Washington?
Oh yeah, then that's a little bit further away.
Yep. Zhao Fermino says, "Hello, darling. What do you see towards my financial life in the next 5 years?"
Before we do that, wasn't there another one that you asked me, and I went back and said that Nana. I think people call me Nana now. Right after.
Oh, Maria Herrera.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Any advice from my guides? Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's because I went back. They're suggesting that you pay more attention to the food you put into your mouth and the food that you cook. Sometimes you're just really tired and you just put anything down, and they're suggesting that you do get things pre-made made maybe on the weekends or something like that. If you've got a place to freeze it, or just put some pre-made food away in your fridge for the week when you get tired. Be careful what you eat. It's very, very important what the food that you put into your mouth this moment. You want whole foods rather than processed foods. Okay, and then the other.
Zhao Fermino. Hello, darling.
Oh, 6 years.
5 years. Next 5
years.
years. Financial life in the next 5 years.
So what they showed me an image of a coin, and then more coins, and more coins, and more coins. But the thing is about these coins is they're gold. They're not just silver. So it is for the next 5 years. You should start, and it won't be fast. It's not something that happens overnight, but you will continue to grow until you eventually can buy a house that you it's a nice looking house, very well, I'm going to go with home rather than a house. It's a very nice place for you. Okay.
Felicia _ says, we appreciate you and all you do.
Thank you very much.
Jennifer Schweb says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Jennifer.
Has a hard job, so he does have pain from it. But he also smokes and was feeling pain around his lungs and rib area. Do you see anything to worry about?
The energy around the bottom of his lungs appears to be dark, not black, but a heavy shade of gray. It could possibly be to his benefit to go have it checked out before it becomes something. Yes, I don't see. It's more like a shadow rather than a clump. So I do believe that that whatever is there, it's just nothing, or you could make a preemptive something. And just to remember, I thought I saw something from Jennifer's daughter.
It's further down.
Oh, it's because I thought
it's a couple of questions down. Okay. That the chat you see moves when people add. The chat I see, I slow it down.
Oh, so okay. Because I thought I saw it, and I thought.
Yeah, no, you saw it right.
Okay. And I just didn't want to lose it.
Yeah, no.
Michigan is very cold.
The Polynesian princess asks, hello, Eliz-sha. What do you sense coming for me this month? Thank you. I've been feeling really good recently.
I think that feeling really good is going to continue, because when I looked I see you dancing, and I suspect you might end up dancing the night away a few times, and that is always fun. I see you with a big smile on your face. So I suspect what you've been wanting is coming your way, hopefully. And I think there's something that's something really positive outside of what you've been hoping for and everything is actually something different that than you've expected might land in your lap, basically. But it is a positive. Okay, good luck. Have fun.
Angel Eyes Islander says, love and light on this chilly night. How'd that rhyme?
And it is a chilly night.
Vidya Maharaj says, hi ladies, love always. Tay Tay says, I have a bird named Matsu, and I have been thinking about getting another bird next year. I wanted to know if it would work out or if I should just not get one yet.
So Matsu, I've run across Matsu before. And Matsu is quite a character. Enjoys thoroughly being the center of attention, mostly because of the snacks. This bird loves to eat. Very picky eater, so he knows that when it's a snack, it's a special one. And he knows he's going to like it when it's a snack. It will take a bit of work to introduce the two of them, mostly because Natsu doesn't want the competition, not because he doesn't like other birds. He just, I like it. I like being this center of attention. My recommendation is, if you get another bird, you get either Sadie or Elizabeth to talk to the birds and explain what's happening beforehand. That won't stop Matsu from being a little bit domineering and flapping his wings around, but it might help them to acclimatize a little faster. And also, one I know would know more about it than anybody. I know that Elizabeth could probably has some really good ideas how to get the birds to like each other. If you're planning on only getting one bird, that's fine. If you're going to get another bird as well, eventually, you might think of doing it at the same time. Don't know if that's a good idea or not, but you might think about it. Matsu is going to posture whomever you bring in, but at the end of the day, they're going to end up being buddies. And I don't mean the end of that first date, but eventually they will be buddies. And Matsu, as I said, is a huge character. One day you'll walk in and find them sort of cuddling, and Matsu sees you and sort of away. Nope, not me. We didn't do that. But you caught her. She was busted. So eventually it will all work out. Just make sure she gets lots of her favorite treats.
Shantaji, I'm assuming you're done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless the grapes mean anything.
Shantaji asks, I would like to ask if there are any general messages from Spirit or my ancestors, please. Thank you, ladies.
Well, honestly, today is not the day to ask from your ancestors or your guides.
Today is the Mexicans' Day of the Dead, and they're a little goofy.
That makes sense because they are making so many jokes. I guess they're all over there drinking spirit wine, eh?
Oh, is that why they call it spirits?
Let me see. So don't be afraid to go out and experience. It doesn't have to be a long term. It could be just a short term experience. But go out and experience certain. Don't be afraid of living life, and nothing has to last forever. So don't worry about it being event being long term, which means go to a strawberry social, or go to a 5-day con, or just go out and experience things, meet new people, uh, be happy to kiss a guy in the corner, and then but just kiss. I'm not suggesting one night stands, nothing like that. And never say, yeah, nope, that was interesting, not interested. Don't be afraid to taste life and then say, yeah, I don't like that. It's not what I'm looking for. Because the more you taste life, the more you know what you want, and the more likely when it comes to you, you'll know exactly what you want. So good luck.
Sari Suarez says, thank you so much. Blossom11 asks, why is John acting immature? There was a misunderstanding, but it wasn't a serious one. It wasn't so serious to continue a fight.
Guys, John. I think you kind of enjoyed the energy. And some men like the energy of contention, and like the energy of so basically he likes to see your eyes flash. Also, he hates being wrong, and I'm kind of assuming that he jumped to conclusions a little bit, and it kind of embarrassed him. And he wants to prove it. It's just an illogical way of proving that he didn't make a mistake, even with it's a tiny one, and nobody, he's not aware of it. You're not even noticing it. His ego hurt, and so he's protecting his ego. Just ignore his behavior, and don't bother to respond to his ego behavior, and just smile sweetly. And when he behaves properly, then respond to that until he starts to respond positively. The behavior may get worse before it gets better. Won't last much longer.
Pink Drop says, hello, Eliz-sha. Who is coming to me in love?
Mm. Oh, maybe I'm getting a little tired. I'm not really. There's somebody there. It's not imminent, and the energy hasn't formed fully yet. And like I say, it could be I'm just getting tired. It's been my day started at 9 this morning, and I did interactive readings, a few readings and things like that. So the chances are my energy is depleting, and I don't. When I get tired, I can't pick things up very well. All I'm picking up at this moment is a shadow of the future, which means there is somebody there, but I can't tell you how fast they'll come in. I can't tell you how what they'll look like. They do appear to be taller than you. which is always a plus if you like to wear heels of any description. But basically, I have to admit, I am winding down.
We are at 64 minutes.
Okay. And it has been a long day. How many more are there? I will try, and if I can't, then I will bow out. And Monday, I think Aaron's going to do it at 3:00. And as I say, Aaron is phenomenal. If not, I will do it between 3 and 6 on YouTube on Monday. All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they any of the ones we missed earlier today?
Not that I recognize.
Okay, because that might be more than I can handle right now.
Yeah.
I just got off a reading before I
coming
jumped on here. And I also had another reading a little earlier, that was an hour and a half. 90 minutes long, basically.
Yeah.
And then I had to shop. Oh my God, I hate shopping. I'm not a it was groceries. I love eating. I just don't like shopping. If I could, I go, okay, I will phone and make an order, but
Postmates. Our town's not big enough for Postmates.
Not yet.
Basically, Postmates. We would be ordering Postmates all the time.
Yeah, I just don't like shopping.
Yeah, there's.
Is there any that are
easy?
No, that
No, they're
that are like heartbreaking.
No, they're all questions that can wait. I believe
because the probability of you getting a good answer is not really great right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just between the super chats that was already read and thank yous, trying to figure out how many questions are left. But I think. I mean, we've already done our spiel. I think we could probably.
There's how did you figure out how many?
There's about 5.
I'm not Donna, I'm not really good at finding things. Parents are not.
Yeah, it's a different kind of psychic intuition.
It's not something that I have built up.
Yeah.
But ask Aaron. Aaron would actually be really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
And she would be on Pacific time. I'm pretty certain Aaron will come on Monday at Pacific time. Energy's building up in my throat. That's why. And Jennifer, don't stress about what I said. Just if you can, it might be a good idea just to check it out.
She just said, I've been worried about him and trying to get him to quit smoking for many years. So this might be the trigger that does it.
Well, smoking, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But good luck with that.
And that she will let him know what you suggest, and so he can have it checked out.
Yeah. And it might be nothing. It feels more like something that could be something. Okay.
Yeah. I think we can call it quits.
Okay. If there's a lot, we could maybe do a half hour tomorrow if the same people would come on. But I can't promise that I have readings already tomorrow.
Yeah. So
And right now, I've got extra readings for some reason or other, which I highly appreciate. But at the same time, it's cuts into my time energetically as well.
yeah, and yeah. So yeah, we can call it.
Okay.
And well, ring that bell for notifications for whenever we stream again.
Yeah.
It varies.
And good night to you, the
Michelle
writing's so
Firestone.
small.
Yeah, Michelle Firestone. Good night.
That's a great name.
That is a gorgeous name.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say goodbye.
Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
understanding.
Namaste, namasko, and thank you ever so much for being here and making my life fuller. I'll talk to you later.